Good afternoon, my name is Engineer Piyush Pandey. Welcome to my today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we call different places as hubs. IT hubs, retail hub, marketing hub, agricultural hub. Why we call them hub? Because a particular kind of industry is there in that particular area. That's why we call it by that name. For example, Bangalore is known as IT hub. There may be some other parts of the country that are known as manufacturing hub, retail hub. It means that this particular kind of industry is in large number in that particular area. Now that is fine, these industries are providing good jobs to different types of young graduates, but a particular place should not only be known for one particular thing, it should be known for more than one particular thing. Ladies and gentlemen, overall industrial growth can only be ensured if industries are developed in different types of states depending upon different types of things that are available in that state. Not only in one specific domain there should be industries. Industry should be in every type of domain, whatever is there and whatever type of raw material is available in that particular state. Why? Because if there is no manufacturing unit, it means everything is happening manually. And when everything is happening manually, it means that we are following the same old pattern. So in order to make this pattern new, we need to find out that what are the different types of activities going on in different parts of the country, and then we need to convert them into industries. Only then we can ensure 100% job opportunity for every type of graduate in the country. Now, how can we ensure different equal job opportunity? We can ensure it, ladies and gentlemen. There is a proper criteria of it. First of all, try to find out that what types of raw materials are available in a particular state. Because India is a diversity, ladies and gentlemen. Different states, they are having their different climatic conditions, and depending on that, they are having different types of raw materials. So try to find out that what type of raw materials are available in a particular state, maybe Himachal, Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana, any state of the country you take. South. So try to find out that what are the specific raw materials which are available in a specific part of the country, and then try to develop industries that can convert those raw material into finished product. Because when the raw material gets converted into finished product, it becomes a complete industry, it becomes a complete market. And another crucial thing, whatever industries you have developed in your own specific state, try to develop educational institute in which the subjects are taught exactly according to the kind of industries available in that state. So for example, the raw material that is available in Rajasthan, it is absolutely different from that available in Haryana. It is absolutely different from that available in Himachal Pradesh. Depending upon climatic conditions of these places. Raw material is different. That's why different types of industrial processes these states are going to implement for their success. That's why businesses will be varied. Industries will get developed, but there will be variation in types of goods that are getting produced, the types of finished product that is going to be produced, and the type of market that will set up when you develop industries in these areas. Because different areas are having different types of raw material. Depending on that, they are manufacturing their own specific finished product. And when that finished product goes to market, it becomes something of utilization for consumer. So in Himachal, they are experiencing something else. In Haryana, they are experiencing something else. In Kerala, Karnataka, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Nainital, they are experiencing different types of things. So by doing this, people will get job opportunities in different types of domains. People will come to know that yes, we are having industries in varied fields. And depending on that, when people will come to know that yes, industries are available in these much fields, we must try to develop universities and colleges in different parts of the country where these things are taught. What specific is having in a specific state, related to that industries will get developed, and related to that educational institutions will also get developed. So this is going to ensure 100% job opportunity for every type of graduate in the country. Why? Because you are not developing similar types of industries everywhere in India. You are developing industry exactly according to the climatic condition of one particular state and the type of raw material that is available in that particular state. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the only criteria of making India 100% an industrial hub. If we do it right now, we are having only few cities and towns that are known as industrial hubs. If we follow this pattern in every state, what I just told you, the entire country will become industrial hub. And at that time, there will be no shortage of job, there will be no unemployment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the only way of ensuring 100% employment in the country. Try to find out that what type of specific raw materials are available in your own specific states depending upon the climatic and environmental condition of your state, and then develop industries related to that. And move one more step further. Develop industries related to that, plus develop educational institutions in those states which are specifically teaching those subjects which are related to the kind of task which is happening in these specific industries. This is the only way of ensuring 100% employment in the country, ladies and gentlemen. So friends, that's all for today. I hope that you loved my today's video. Please subscribe my channel, ER Piyush Pandey, Trainer BTech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.